was eating peanut butter earlier. I was thinking about maybe you could put your dick in it.
That's why we can't go to Village Inn anymore. He keeps sexually harassing people, and I keep eating entire pies.
I'm actually banned from every village inn in the valley.
God.
It's not like I did something at one and they banned me from all of them. It was an each location offense kind of deal.
You know, it's really impressive because, like, you hear valley and you think it's a small area, but then we're just a massive.
No,
we are essentially a
sprawling
crater.
Complex.
We are just a crater.
We're a crater, and we are filled with village inns, and I can't go to a single one. So welcome to the MoistyVoice episode 15. Been doing it 15 non-consecutive weeks now.
Consecutively non-consecutive. That's
3 of those have been sponsored.
That can be said of any non-consecutive streak, though.
Yeah. So we're good.
Well,
so we got to get this out of the way. Was it fuck BioWare?
Oh yeah.
Fuck BioWare. Fuck Bethesda. Fuck Ubisoft. Fuck EA. Fuck Todd Howard.
Fuck Connor.
Fuck Connor.
Fuck me.
Fuck Connor. Fuck Michael.
Unfuck Nick because Nick did something redeemable, probably.
No.
Okay. Not unfuck Nick.
He just linked Kotaku.
Oh, that's right. Fuck Nick. Fuck Kotaku. We're gonna have to build a shit list.
Oh, man.
We're gonna have to start it from
everybody's gonna start the podcast at exactly like 2:58 every week because it's just game past the fuck list.
Okay, so this week we're playing Strider. Michael's on the controls.
And that's it.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to be paying much attention to this.
So, in any case, past that, good things that happened this week. SNES Classic.
Woo!
About damn time.
I'm, 2 months ago now, the NES Classic was officially discontinued.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we had pretty much just been like, yeah, they're going to do it.
I'm honestly waiting for the N64.
Just get an N64. Fucking do it.
I want it to last. We can get something that'll work, but it's namely, I just want something that will last and hasn't been in existence for almost as long as I've been alive.
No, I'm super hyped about the SNES Classic. That was my system. It's got Super Mario World built in, so I'm good. Like, the whole Star Fox 2 never released in North America. That's pretty dope.
It's really dope. Shut up about it being pretty dope.
I mean, Super Mario World, man.
Oh.
And if it has Virtual Console support, I'll be picking up that Mighty Morphin Power Rangers game. The greatest game on the SNES. And I'll be good.
Wasn't that a Game Boy game?
There was many of them on Game Boy, but Mighty Morphin had a dope-ass fucking SNES game. You would play through, like, a couple of levels. There were some bosses. There were some mini-bosses. Then there was, like, a Zord battle interlude in between more bosses. Is good.
I just feel like I played that on the Game Boy.
It had some dope music. The animation was great.
I played that, too. I know what game you're talking about.
Yeah, I think that mine was the Rescue Rangers one.
Something like that.
Because I remember the Fire Truck Extendo Punch.
Wild Force had the best Game Boy game. You had to, like, collect the little spheres, and then you could put them in your sword, and you'd get, like, that animal's powers and going around. That was a pretty dope Power Rangers game.
I played Chronicles of Narnia. Wait.
Oh no!
Don't do that.
No, I played
Aragon on the.
No.
Riddick.
Chronicles
of Narnia.
of
It's just he goes in, he kills the Ice Queen.
It's pretty quick.
She's like, "Who are you?" And he just says, "I'm the Wheelman."
I played that, and that was actually a pretty good game. It was better than the Power Rangers one.
Was it Lion Witch in the Wardrobe, or was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I ended up playing the Prince Caspian one on, I think, Game Boy as well.
Don't you mean Prince of Persia?
No,
Sands of Time?
Narnia just stole all of these things from everyone else.
Yeah, Voyage of the Dawn Trader was actually straight from Aragon.
It was. Dawn Treader is literally the name, is Aragon's name in Elven.
Is it?
It's Dawn Treader.
Wow.
No, it's Dawn Treader. Not like Dawn, D-A-U-N, it's
D-O-N. Yeah, no, I got you. Dawn Treader.
My name's Dawn Treader.
The name's Treader.
Dawn
Treader. That's a really shitty name.
Old Donnie T.
Old Donnie T.
To the O
Treader
to the
of the
N.
D.
What?
Treader of the D. You heard me.
Good for Donnie.
I don't want to have heard you.
No, I don't judge Donnie.
I judge Donnie.
I have never stopped.
I judge Johnny.
I judge Donnie.
Donnie's name is just fucking with all the letters.
There's too many
Donnie's
letters.
actually literally fucking all the letters.
Do we need 26 letters? Like, really?
Yes.
Well, think about the
condense.
Mexican alphabet where they've got 28.
I think
and
we
two of
could-
those are just doubled up.
We could just skip X.
Yeah. We can use 3 other letters to make that noise all the time.
Yeah.
Or Z in some... Yeah, there's just no need for X.
Yeah, X is always Z if it's not E, C, E, X, EK,
Now you're failing.
ECK or EKS. Just...
Fuck this
What?
language.
No!
America.
Unfuck the language. Fuck the alphabet.
Refuck the language, actually.
No fucking the language.
I like
Why do
having-
you guys hate English? It's the best language.
Why do
if
you
need
like-
to...
Esperanto is the best language.
What?
Esperanto.
Pretty sure you mean C++.
Oh, okay. I was more talking like Esperanto as in the trade language because that's universally spoken language. You use that if you're... You gotta learn that if you're ever gonna be on a boat.
You talking about Bitcoin?
Yes.
Bitcoin is a just romantic language.
It really is.
You sit down with your girlfriend and just start mining.
Every time you forget about Bitcoin,
It
the
comes
next
back
time you
twice
remember
strong.
it, it's twice the value.
Yeah.
That's the power of Bitcoin.
Well, that's because every time I'm reminded of it, it's because of some article like Bitcoin's worth a lot now, and I'm like, oh, good for Bitcoin, and then I forget about it again for 6
Some
And
months.
then
guy
it's
came
worth
into my
again.
work and asked if he could pay with Bitcoin.
The answer was yeah, right?
No.
You
Because
can-
he was trying to, like, send me the Bitcoin to then have me pay for his shit.
You can buy digital nudie services with Bitcoin,
It's untraceable.
and you can trade it in for actual money that people accept.
With, like, do you, like, ask for change off of the nudie service?
I don't really know how Bitcoin functions because I don't know who takes it.
A lot of
Besides,
places.
like, deep web, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the deep web.
What button?
But,
Give me
like,
the button.
I just because it's worth a lot of actual money, and
Uh-huh.
it's like people will buy it from you, but then
Yes.
where do they spend it? Because
With each other.
Is it like imaginary?
No,
No, it's a
every
digital
every
currency.
currency is imaginary.
I get that. No, I get that, but I'm talking like who
You-
is
you
using
exchange it-
Bitcoin
A lot
for
of
non-USD?
a lot of places do.
I feel like it's dwindled, and yet its value has
I bet
still
that you could
somehow
probably
shot
use
up.
Bitcoin on Amazon somehow.
It's because it's like
No,
when you
'cause you can
start
use
destroying
Bitcoin
money, it
to
goes
buy
up
real
because
money.
there's less.
And then you use the real money to buy an Amazon gift card, and then you can use Bitcoin on Amazon by turning it into
Yeah,
something usable.
There's always a way to get it done.
Yeah, but then who are the people who are buying it from you? Where are they using it? Besides
In
for
the
porn.
deeper web to pay someone.
shit, the
What do you mean
deeper web.
besides porn?
The
So,
deeper web.
They
What do you
use
mean
it to
beyond
hire
porn?
a hitman to kill someone, and then they also pay the hitman to steal all that person's money.
I need Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I need that Hitman.
Oh man, that'd be a great movie. Bitcoin Hitman.
Would not be a great. No, not funding this.
We could have oh man.
Bitcoin man.
No. That just sounds sad.
Bitcoin Man is sad, but Bitcoin Hitman isn't.
Yeah, exactly. Bitcoin Man sounds like a dude with just way too many leftover computers in his basement, just running on a mine, and he just goes about
How do
his
you know
day.
what Bitcoin hitman does in his spare
No, not
time?
Hitman. Bitcoin Man. Bitcoin Hitman kills people and does cool shit. He's great. Bitcoin Man just mines and, I don't know, gets rich, but not really
I know
rich.
I love how a lot of people are upset that you can't mine money anymore. Unless you're like, one of the people that have been mining it for hundreds of years. You can't get in on it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we just created digital mines so you could go mine, and they're somehow worth value.
That's so weird that that's even, like, how does the money get made? You mine it.
Well,
How
you-
does that work? Well,
You
just-
you license out your computer to solve complex math equations that people then give you a corresponding amount of currency to spend on.
No, that's not. No, I played Warcraft 3, alright? You just create a couple peons, you send them to the gold mine, and they come back out with a sack of Bitcoin. Use that to summon Thrall, and then
You
he
guys
has
are
the
playing
spirit
StarCraft
wolves.
right now, so yeah, you guys know even more about that.
Yeah.
You just gotta go mine for those minerals.
There are actually Bitcoin hitmen in the game.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
You actually StarCraft is about a game is about Bitcoin Hitman.
I almost got into Bitcoin and then I don't know. I got the cold feet, and now it's worth 8 times what it was when I almost got into it.
Same. Yeah.
So it's like,
I never wanted to get into it, so I don't care.
you should care.
It was back in high school. I was like, maybe this could make some money.
Reddit. That's right. People on Reddit were like self-valuing it and exchanging like between other Redditors goods and services.
Yep.
But no actual places with actual goods and services were.
Yes, there were. There was that guy who ordered a pizza for like 380 some bitcoins in Florida.
It's a lot of money.
Well, it wasn't then.
So say right now, 380
Right
bitcoins
now,
is like.
Yeah, it's a
gotta
lot.
be a
You could
couple
get a
now.
lot more pizzas for that.
Could we get an exchange rate on the Bitcoin right now?
I know that it is
Um,
so high that you actually use like micro bitcoins, which are one like.
So you mean that Bitcoins are now so large that we have moved away from using them as pennies to using a portion of them as pennies?
It's like a penny of a penny of a penny. I'm not joking. It's like 0.000019 can get you like a buck. Each Bitcoin is worth $2,500 and some change.
Why?
Holy
Which is why you
shit.
use micro Bitcoins.
That went up actually just this year.
Yeah, sometime like December 2016, January 2017, it shot up from 800 to where it is now.
See, that spike there. That was in high school when I was like, I should get into Bitcoin when it spiked, and then it had the crash, and
Yeah,
it
it's
dropped
worth
my
nothing.
interest.
And then like 2014, it shot up to 1,000, and then it dropped down to 400, and then it's just been fucking rampant.
Going up ever since.
You know that they use that little U, the BitTorrent or the uTorrent logo, that weird Greek U. That's the like unit, and it's like 1/1000th of a Bitcoin.
My God.
That's the average unit. Or it might even be less than that. I think
We
you
could
use
just-
like
So now, while
a
you're looking
100th
at
of
this,
a 1,000th.
so why the fuck did we need to make an internet currency?
That's what I'm saying.
We just reached the age where we can do stuff.
We got bored and we're like, you know what? Let's make our own money. That's illegal.
What about-
okay?
what
well,
happened
let's
to
make our own
Doge Bucks?
alternative money.
What happened to Doge Bucks?
No, Dogecoin was like actually a thing.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking.
They
what
were
happened.
worth a lot. They
Bitcoin
died.
got big again, so Dogecoin died.
All
So the
Dogecoin
ripoff
was
of
just
Bitcoin.
Yeah. No, that was the entire gimmick.
Yeah.
So people, you like Doge? You like memes? How about you buy our memes with your money?
Meme money.
Memes are a currency.
On paper you would think sounds like it'd be actually very profitable, but no, meme money is worthless.
You can trade memes for anything.
Except for
Gratification.
Well, you can
No,
go
you
on
can
RuneScape and
Are you
easily
kidding
trade
me?
it for a girlfriend.
I've sent memes and gotten RuneScape girlfriends and like puss.
I'm setting you the challenge.
There was some hesitation there.
I'm setting you a challenge. Your first interaction with somebody on Tinder has to just be some meme,
Followed by
and it
post
has
question
to,
mark.
It has to lead to puss at some point.
Accepted. It'll happen.
I'm gonna just fuck up so many of your potential matches because you're just wasting time sending.
I'm fucking up my potential matches. All right. You're
But
not
he's-
making
you're
me
not,
do
no,
this.
no.
by swiping
You haven't
left.
actually changed anything he does. He's still gonna send out memes because that's what he does. That's
I
what he
swipe
does.
left on way too many people. My standards are too high.
It's like that fidget spinner video where it just swipes right a shit ton. Connor's is
Until
in
it
the other
cuts through
direction.
your.
He's just on rapid fire.
I swipe right maybe once in like 30
200?
people.
I'm gonna say 50. You're
40 or 50 is probably closer to it. Yeah, that's fair.
This guy values himself.
I do.
Jokes
which-
on him.
Yeah. I'm gonna cry about that later, but I'm gonna agree with it now, so that's funny for people listening, where we beat me up, and I'm gonna internalize it, and I'm gonna hate you.
You're gonna take it out on like my future kids or
I'm
something.
not gonna take you on anything because I'm a little bitch.
Oh.
That's
just gonna-
unhealthy.
Yeah, well, you know.
That's how serial killers are made.
You're going to
Who
the
else
serial
but
killer
Connor?
We're gonna take you to
Going
the
to
serial
murder
killer
all of
factory.
you.
Oh.
I say, don't ever be in court. This is now like the most damning evidence I could possibly have for any crime.
We should rob banks.
We
The
should.
three of us.
I feel like we'd be okay.
I'd have to be. I'll
many
be
crimes-
the charismatic leader.
We should rob banks. We should mug people. We should break into houses. We should hustle Bitcoin.
To acquire currency.
What are other popular crimes that I can condemn myself on?
We could fence money orders.
Fence money orders.
Sell drugs.
That's a
Push
smaller
drugs.
one.
Push drugs onto kids.
Drugs are easy.
Ooh, push kids
Into drugs!
Just shove them into drugs.
Face first.
or into other things. It doesn't really matter.
Just push
Buses,
kids.
Push
trains.
kids, like physically or figuratively.
Just assault children.
Assault children, there we go.
It's a good plan we've
Make
got.
fake Tinder profiles. That's a
not-
big one.
That's not illegal.
No, that's a crime.
That leads to illegal things, but
Catfishing is not illegal.
I meant the murdering.
Well, catfishing
The
isn't
murders.
illegal.
Forgot about those.
Catfishing isn't illegal, but I guess, like, approaching people
Breaking my
online
heart
who are
sure
looking
is.
for interactions is.
I'm pretty sure there's
You can go catch catfish out in any lake and no one's going to stop you because they're fucking pests.
I'm
But if
pretty
you
sure...
go online and you harass someone, oh, now human beings aren't a pest that we're trying to get rid of?
I'm
Now
gonna
you're just
need
talking
you
about
to take some edge off
genocide.
of that.
No. I can put some more edge on if that's what you want.
Nope, don't want more edge.
I'm
Oh, we're
pretty
getting more edge.
confident that there was
Definitely
a
ask for less
lawsuit,
edge.
like somebody sued someone for catfishing him.
I think there was, yeah, that sounds familiar.
I would not doubt it that there was a lawsuit about that. What I would doubt is that it really went anywhere because they didn't know the person's identity.
Who are you suing? Alexander Grigorovich, but they're not really Alexander. They're actually someone that catfished me, and they weigh like 400 pounds.
I'm
So-
suing a chub. Do you have a name? Fatty.
Fatty Fish. Gonna go with Fatty.
First name Fatty, last name Fish, possibly.
Probably.
Allegedly.
The
Allegedly.
alleged Fatty Fish, if you would please come atone for your crimes, we can't find you. Would really appreciate if you just came in for that.
9 out of 10 would not do again.
Now, digital stuff is... obviously, we just made digital currency because we could.
We were bored.
We were bored. We were also bored, and by we, I mean Sega, because they're no longer relevant and haven't been for years.
So they're just going to try to go free.
So
again.
they're giving everything away for free.
On mobile, though.
On mobile.
That's so weird.
Where else are you going to play your
It's
Sonic?
'cause of tablets.
Just think, you could swipe left on
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog now.
That's
I
bad.
already
wanna
swiped left
fuck
on
him.
Sonic. I've gone through 3 different Sonic profiles.
I want to fuck
Okay.
him.
One of which was Shadow.
Swipe right.
I swiped right. Yeah,
Fuck
he had
it.
a big dick.
Fuck him.
It was good fan art.
I don't know. I've just...
3D render.
So Sega's like, yeah, just out of the blue, hey, in a little bit, here's every Sega game ever. It's free. It's on Android and iOS. And I'm like, now that you mentioned tablets, I guess, yeah. I could get into that. But it's so random.
It is. It's
out of
really
it.
random.
No event, no anything. They just
And
decided.
Atari's making a console?
Yeah, like, it's just a weird... SNES Classic.
what-
Atari's got a new console.
Sega's
giving away all their
games. Is it actually 2000 something? I'm confused.
shit. Man, that's like 98.
Yeah, it's
At the early, or at the latest. Yeah, I don't know. It's confusing.
crazy delayed. I
Sega,
feel like they hard missed the window.
Sega's, I think, doing something that's cool.
Well,
I
Sonic Mania is
appreciate
coming
it.
out, right? Or is that already out?
Eventually, I don't know.
It's supposed
I
to
haven't
come out
followed
soon.
Sonic in so long.
Is Rouge the Bat in it?
Man,
You
I
know.
hope it.
Have you not looked at Sonic Mania?
Am
No.
I in Rouge of the Bat?
Okay. You get to make your own Sonic OC.
Yes.
So I can finally fuck Rouge?
You,
Make a dick girl.
Yeah.
Oh, no. She's gotta be hetero.
It's a weird requirement.
No, it isn't.
Kind of
It's
is.
pretty fair.
No.
No.
Rouge the Bat wants attention, Connor. You gotta fuck Rouge the Bat
Do
right
not
now.
put my dick in that cat.
I don't know. I'm appreciative that Sega's doing it despite being very confused by the fact that they're doing it. And then as far as the new Atari console goes, it's kind of a mixed feelings of why and let's
Not
see
buying
where
it.
this goes.
Not gonna buy it. There are
No.
going to be no good titles on it that will interest me.
Have they said they're going to put anything on it?
No,
They
it's
have to.
you're just gonna have it, and it's not so much a console as it is a talking point.
I feel like they're just, hey, people will buy this because it's like, oh, Atari console. It's
You know, it's actually not made by Atari.
so it's not.
It's not even an Atari console.
I don't care about this
The company-
topic anymore.
The company
I've
who
lost my interest.
who's making it is just a company who got the name Atari when Atari went out of business.
Huh.
So it's
Oh
not
yeah,
even
I forgot
actual
they went out of
Atari.
business. I don't know how.
So it's not even actual Atari. It's just people who had the name for Atari.
So you're
like,
telling me when the THQ box comes out, it's not actually going to be THQ?
Man, some of
it's actually going to be THQ Nordic.
the best memories on PS2 came from THQ.
Dude, the best things came from
No,
THQ.
no. The best memories came from
Besides Square. That's,
oh, I know, Square
it's a
and
little unfair.
the guys who had the gas mask logo.
Insomniac?
Was it Insomniac?
Because I know Insomniac
had the
made,
eyeball spike.
Yeah, Insomniac did some great shit on PS2.
They did. They sure did. So, of the 3 best PS2 developers, it was Square Enix,
Oh, yeah.
Insomniac, and Pandemic. That's who it was.
Ah.
Easy Pandemic. They did some great shit. But we should just go back to the
Did
PS2,
they make
man.
the...
Mercenaries games? Yes.
I was trying to think, was like Saboteur or what or something?
They
It was
did
something on the Xbox
Battlefront,
360.
Battlefront 2, Destroy All Humans, which we
Yeah.
played, Mercenaries 2, World in Flames, and the Saboteur.
Yeah,
And
that was the one I was
Dark
thinking.
Reign 2.
I was trying to remember the Saboteur because that was not a very good game. That game saddened me because it was like, it had potential. It was a very interesting gimmick of, you are terrorist man in France. I'm not allowed to blow up the Eiffel Tower. Fuck this shit.
I
Alright, so
don't like your reviews of games.
for PlayStation 2... Huh.
The Lord of the Rings Conquest. Oh, that was that great Lord of the Rings Battlefront. They did that.
Lord of the Rings Battlefront?
Did you never play that?
Is that first person Lord
No,
of the
it's
Rings?
Battlefront 2 reskinned with Lord of the Rings. It's fantastic.
I have never played that.
It's actually amazing. It was released in 2009 for the PS3. We've got to play it now. It's so good. It's genuinely great. I love that game.
You say 09 released for the PS3, and I'm just like, oh god. For a second there, like the PS3 thing was the thing that kind of saved it for me because you said 09, and I'm like, we were talking about PS2, and I was just like, there was a PS2 game that came out in 2009.
Actually, yeah, probably.
THQ released, or developed or released every game for every adaptation ever. All the SpongeBob games, every Nickelodeon property, every Disney property, all of the games are just THQ. But they're all the good ones, like the Battle for Bikini Bottom and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Back to you. WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2009, released on the PS2.
No. Okay, those actually come out. That actually came out in 2008.
Why do you know that?
Because
they do that with
They
every-
do that with
that
every.
I thought you just specifically knew that this
No.
one WWE game.
EDF 2025 came out in 2008.
Did it? I believe it.
I believe it too.
I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna
It
start
looks
telling
like it. It
everybody
sure
that.
looks like it.
But EDF 4.1 came out in 2016.
That's weird.
What?
How did EDF... I feel like they don't make enough money.
They make plenty of money because it's not they don't. The game doesn't change much. They don't change the graphics or anything.
No,
they just
don't.
add more.
Which is, I'm surprised they keep getting money, is because it's just...
They don't change the graphics. They just add new missions and they add more guns.
That's really all you need to get people to buy your shit.
Well, if you haven't played EDF as much as Samantha and I have, but it's honestly some of the missions get really wild. We fought Godzilla in one of the recent missions.
No shit?
Yeah, you literally have to go and fight Godzilla.
Oh, that's amazing.
And then the first time you fight them, you can't really do much. The second time, they drop in a walking fortress, and then you get into a fist fight with Godzilla.
I'd pay $5 for that game.
Speaking of Godzilla, you know what movie I'm really hyped for?
Godzilla vs. King Kong?
No, the Rampage movie with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Is he
Rampage
as a
movie.
monster, or...
Yeah, no, you didn't hear? This was actually a while ago. This isn't really new news, but yeah, they're making a Rampage, Total Destruction, World Tour, all that.
Nick,
game.
stop talking about it. You're enraging the cops.
They're making that
Are
game.
we in Rampage?
Yeah.
Man, I hope I'm the Green Lizard guy. I don't remember their
That's
names.
fair. Yeah,
It was
no,
so
I
long
always pick
ago.
the Green Lizard guy.
But yeah, no, they're making a movie. The Rock is like basically doing
The Rock
like,
doesn't care
everything.
what he does anymore. He just gets paid.
He's like in charge of the project. He's either like producer or like I think he's starring and producing, maybe directing as well.
Well, did you see the trailer for the Jumanji reboot?
No, it came out today, right? The full
Was it?
trailer.
I think so. Yeah.
I think so. I saw
It
a lot
looks
of people
abysmal.
talking about it.
Does it look bad?
It looks
It's about a video game.
horrible.
Jumanji's
Jumanji
a
is now a
video
video game on some crazy old console that I don't think was like specified, but it was like
Well,
an
you
N64
wouldn't.
or
People would not
something.
be very happy.
The Atari Jaguar, probably.
Yeah, the
Basically,
Atari
yeah.
console. That's what the Atari was making. They're making the Atari system so you can play Jumanji on it.
And it's 4 kids who are in detention in high school, and they have to clean out the basement of the high school. And they find the game, hook it up, start to play it, select their characters, and then they go in, and it's like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Kevin Hart, Jack Black,
Lady.
and Lady. Not sexist, she's just, not done anything. And they're the 4 characters in the movie, and it's like, of the scenes they showed in the game World of Jumanji, there are already like a dozen outworld biker guys going through the jungle. And Jack Black gets straight mauled and torn apart by a hippopotamus that I assume they have multiple lives and can come back from. Otherwise, he literally just died in the trailer.
So all of these actors are just avatars for teenagers?
Yes.
Do they act like?
Yes,
like,
they do.
Oh.
That's actually...
Oh no.
It's horrible.
So in
Oh,
other words, you have to
no.
hire 2 sets of actors to play the same characters twice.
Well, more importantly, you have Jack Black and The Rock and some chick
Dwayne
acting like
The Rock
high
Hart.
school dipshits.
So-
Oh god.
So of the 4 high schoolers, there's a pretty girl who is very vain, and all she does is take pictures of herself and not do anything. That's her character.
Great character.
Fantastic. There's a jock. He's a
Great
jock.
character.
How big's his cock?
There's a nerd. He's black, obviously. Has glasses. Is smart or whatever.
Black nerd is the new stereotype for nerds.
It's an old stereotype.
No, for nerds, that's like every nerd now is black nerd.
I feel like it's been that for a while, but I get what you're saying. And then there's another girl, and she hates people or something. I don't know.
Is she
She's
that
goth.
No, she isn't goth
Outsider.
though. She isn't. It isn't Breakfast Club.
Okay.
So
But it's
she's
pseudo-Breakfast
standard Tumblr user 01.
It's like Power Rangers meets Breakfast Club.
Ah, okay.
If you
Got
get
it.
me, yeah.
Yeah.
So in
So-
other words, it's Power Rangers.
And they select their characters, and the characters all have descriptions that when you read them, it matches the person who chose it. Like the perky blonde goes, oh, curvy genius, archaeologist guy or whatever. She picks them. The jock picks weapon
Dwayne.
specialist, not Dwayne.
Really?
The nerd picks Dwayne, who's like some sort of geologist or whatever, and then the other person chooses killer of men. And
So who's Jack Black?
the curvy genius is Jack Black because he's fat.
That's
That's the thing.
Oh man. So you're telling me a teenage boy is
No,
controlling?
a teenage
Teenage girl
girl
is controlling-
is now
No,
Jack
but that means
Black's
the
body.
one of the boys is the girl.
No, there are 3 boys, 1 girl. Of the teenagers, there are 2 girls, 2 boys.
So who is playing adult woman? What?
One
what
of the
kid-
girls is playing
one of the
adult
gir-
woman.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be one of the teenage boys, and it was just gonna
No,
be.
both
I'm gonna
teenage
go look at
boys
my own tits.
Are
jokes
playing
for
black
2 hours.
men,
Okay.
and they're both black. And then the white teenage girl is playing Jack Black.
Okay.
Wait, no, is it Jack Black's voice or is it her voice?
It's the actual actor's voice.
Oh!
Good. Oh, that would be miserable.
To hear someone else's voice coming out of Jack Black's body.
Coming out of to hear teenagers coming out of all these people. Oh God.
It would
Or
be
like if you
detestable.
mixed it.
No, God no.
But in any case, I'm gonna see it and be mad.
You're setting yourself up for delicious failure.
I'm sorry, nothing can ever disappoint me as much as Transformers.
Transformers 5?
Don't
Yeah.
even. Just don't.
Don't address it.
Don't
Move
see
on.
it. Don't address it.
Do not see it. Do not give Michael Bay money. We will start a Kickstarter to kill Michael Bay.
So
Great,
we
gotta
have to add
get-
Michael
yeah.
Bay to the fuck.
Okay.
No, so
So listen. Hear this
we
out.
got a pitch.
Yeah.
You know, Kickstarter or Indiegogo is, here's the campaign goal. Once we hit this much money, we can do it or whatever, and people just back it.
Yep.
What we're going to do is we're going to create a website where you can request a hit on a person, and anybody will just put money into that pool, and then Hitman will go through, and once the pool hits whatever number that they're willing to do the job at, they'll pick it up.
So it's just open market, like, people contribute.
You're now crowdsourcing assassination.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
That is exactly what it is.
It's Kill Michael Bay.
Didn't we
It's
talk
at
about this
$8,600
with
right now.
Bitcoin Man?
No, this is different
This
than
is
the Bitcoin.
better than Bitcoin Hitman.
Although we do accept Bitcoin.
So, in other words, we now have the plot for our movie. Oh my god.
Yeah, we do! Hollywood, hire us. This will actually make money.
And then you have
I'm back on
Hitman
board. I want to fund this movie.
You have Hitman fighting other Hitman to complete the goal.
I feel like that's adding too much of a Hollywood kind of vibe.
Yeah. You see, that's how you push. That's how you get it funded.
If we're
you
going
go
for,
talk to the Hollywood bigwigs.
are we
and
going
you
for
fluff
C
the
movie
dick.
or B movie though?
We're going for D movie.
No, we're not going sci-fi.
No, it's gonna be quality, but only like nerve or player.
Right? Yeah. I get you.
And,
I'd be up for a nerve quality movie at this level.
Yeah, we could have Machine Gun Kelly in it. He'll apparently do anything.
Yeah. He doesn't care. Can we have him be the first hit? It's just like $860 kill Machine Gun Kelly. Someone just picks it up. Yeah, man, I'll fucking do it.
$17 kill machine.
$17 kill Machine Gun Kelly. Just go up to his house.
It's just Suge Knight walks in.
God.
The people who are hosting the website, because it's some of it's anonymous, but if you're doing it from your debit or whatever, the people who own the website can trace it. It's just Machine Gun Kelly donated $17 to kill Machine Gun Kelly.
Suge Knight picked up the contract.
He just wanted to be relevant once more by
of
dying.
They both wanted to just be.
They both wanted to be relevant.
Well, see, what's impressive is Knight's doing that from prison, so I'm actually decently impressed by his abilities there. That or he hired a hitman for much more than $17 to do it while he was in prison.
Subplot: $17,000 to kill John Madden. Aaron Hernandez breaks out of jail.
Bad. Bad.
Oh wait, no, he hung himself. I forgot. That just hit me. He's dead. Never mind.
That's why I was laughing.
I totally forgot.
It was just the picture, like a skeleton.
$17,000 to revive Aaron Hernandez to kill him again.
But first he's got to be imprisoned, so he can break out of prison.
You gotta break his body out of prison, revive it, get it back into prison, then kill him.
Is this skeleton locked up in jail?
I don't think they removed it.
He was never buried. He was just.
They never-
They just left him hanging, right?
Oh God.
He's just kind of in a cell right now. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. But it's like they didn't just take the cell off the record. They just
keep
put
putting
inmate
people
in
in
there.
there.
Yeah, it's like, and you're in holding cell C. Oh no, that's not the. And Aaron Hernandez's body is just swinging
It's just
there.
like that scene from Beetlejuice when they go into hell and the person's on the board getting ziplined through hell.
Yes.
So they just strung up Aaron Hernandez, hooked a mic, a speaker up to his corpse, and then they're driving on a drone. They're driving his corpse on a drone.
Just going through the hallways.
Just hitting his corpse up.
We can save private prisons millions in paying security guards by just making Aaron Hernandez corpse drones to monitor your hallways.
Every now and
Regulate your
again,
prisoners.
like, attention prisoners, it is now lunchtime. There's all these drones going around making mundane announcements.
All these just
drones with corpses.
they're real. We actually just took genetic information from his corpse and remade his bones so that they're all genuine Aaron Hernandez
We just
drones.
threw his bones into a mold and made a mold of all his bones.
Oh God.
We're really good people.
Oh, I'm the best.
Fantastic. We come up with the best movies, the best prison reforms, just the best things. You know what's
Who
not
did
the
he kill?
best things?
His wife?
Does it matter?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
Does
You're the
anybody
most
following
sociopath-
the story care?
Maybe. Man.
The story is that he hung himself. That is the story.
Yeah, that's a story, but there was a why.
That's prologue.
We didn't cover that.
You gotta do a flashback during the movie to explain this sequence.
And the second chapter will go, second book, you'll prologue, explaining why all the stuff in the first book happened.
No. Connor's favorite. Dead body just hanging in a prison cell. Voiceover.
No,
You're probably wondering how I got here.
No! Man, the Thor Ragnarok trailer is almost as bad as the Transformers movie.
Harsh.
Fucking hate that.
Harsh.
Justified, man.
Just because of a trope?
Yeah, because of that trope.
Damn.
And it's a hard dead trope. That trope's been gone a while. It's not even a relevant meme anymore.
Just because it's not a meme anymore doesn't mean you can't appreciate it.
Memes are always memes, but they're no longer relevant memes.
They become stale.
Very stale. There are only like 2 memes that are still in use past 6 months.
You know how there's the
Name
emoji
them.
movie?
Yeah.
Will there be a meme movie? Are we gonna degenerate
They-
that hard?
Yes. Oh,
I
yes.
thought that's what the emoji movie was. It was
Yep,
emojis
it-
versus
kind
memes.
of.
No, it's emojis. Just emojis.
Just emojis.
I don't even think memes are in it.
There gotta be some memes.
TJ Miller's in it though, so that's got
TJ
some
Maxx?
merit. That's got some merit. You don't like TJ Miller?
No, I love TJ Miller,
Oh, okay.
which is why I'm bummed that
He plays the main character.
TJ Miller is just Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, the emojis actually pay each other bitcoins to kill other emojis, move themselves up on the chart of popularity.
The more you talk about this, I mean, we got a killer idea there.
Hey, we do.
It's literally a killer idea.
I was really hoping you weren't gonna jump at that.
Yep, you set him up.
You set
You
me
gotta
up.
damn
stop
it.
setting him up.
You can't set me up for anything.
Speaking, all right,
I'm
so
gonna
if
let
we're
you
so
down.
great at movies, hear us out, Hollywood. We also
should
got some
direct
great
Han Solo.
ideas for. Oh yeah, Han Solo. I hate Ron Howard.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
he's just like old memes. He's no longer relevant. They should not put him on Han Solo.
I think it's an interesting. I think it's like the safest thing, while
It's-
also being
Who's
the least
Ron
safe
Howard?
thing.
Maybe
He's
something
an
I see
indie guy.
Is he an indie? Fucking.
I've heard the name before. I just cannot remember it off the top of my head.
Christ.
Name like 1 or 2 things he's been in.
So Ron
He's a
Howard,
director.
his career started on the Andy Griffith Show. He played himself basically. He was just this adorable little kid, and then he
Adorable.
grew up to be like director of some of the biggest movies of like the 2000s.
Yeah, it was just some small indie.
And then
flicks.
he produced a shit ton of stuff. So recently, In the Heart of the Sea, Rush, which was actually really dope.
Chris Hemsworth was in both of those.
Yeah, he's got a fetish. Da Vinci Code, Cinderella Man, Beautiful Mind, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. That's important.
The Jim Carrey
The
one?
Jim Carrey one. That's
Why?
important.
No, it's not.
Apollo 13.
Is that the one where they go to the moon and then they get the rocks?
Willow?
What?
Yeah, it's
Willow
God,
is great.
Willow.
Willow is great.
Now I don't like him because he made Willow.
You don't like Willow?
No, I like
Okay.
Willow. And then I started working at FYE and I hate Willow.
That's fair. As far as producing goes, there's over 100 credits, so I don't even want
He
to...
paid a lot of money to
Go
put his
into
name
that.
on it.
But no, so hugely influential dude, made some pretty gigantic movies.
I don't know about gigantic.
Moderately large.
In like when they were coming out, like culturally, pretty big.
I don't think A Beautiful Mind was huge.
Not A Beautiful Mind. Apollo though.
Apollo 13?
Yeah, Apollo 13 was...
I guess.
But no, so they brought him on, so it's a safe choice because
If
he's
you-
a sure thing. You know, very rarely do his movies.
He's
Not
he's
go
a
well.
safe choice.
But also, he's never done anything really like this. So like,
I just the whole everything about the situation shit is where they hired the 2 directors that did 21 Jump Street and the Lego Movie to do their Han Solo film. They come in 4 months into production. All of a sudden, they think it's too funny. What were they expecting?
yeah, no, and I'm having trouble finding a source that explicitly says they thought it was too funny.
I'd
Or
have to
that
find
was
the one
too
I
much
gave you. No,
humor?
they felt that it was too light.
Because I just keep seeing, creative
It's Han
differences.
Solo. It needs to be like...
No, it's always going to be creative different.
I've never seen, because very rarely do they explain it beyond that. Because
But
they're
everything
just being
about this
political.
Han Solo movie's bad.
The actor was where I jumped ship, honestly.
I jumped ship the moment they announced
Yeah.
it. I never wanted a solo Han Solo film.
I don't
Really?
think you could really do anything. What would you do with it?
He's just not a great character
It's
to
a
focus the
backstory
film
film.
around.
It's just...
He
He's a
doesn't
great
have a
supporting character.
backstory.
No, the
His
whole-
backstory is literally written on his character.
everything about him, like every story he tells and all these little things, it's literally just like fan questions over the years. Like, oh, he did that run in 1.8 parsecs or whatever the shit it was.
Can you explain that?
He did it. It's like, I want to know what
He found
that
a better
is.
route.
Has his name
Yeah.
always been Han Solo? How did he get the Millennium Falcon? It's literally just like,
I bought it
it's just random
using
thoughts
drug money.
people had after seeing his character, and they felt like there needed to be a movie dedicated
felt like
to explaining
If
I
they
it.
actually
want
know
to
how
just
he
do
got
fan
the-
service, though, why not do the better option and give us a Ewan
Book.
McGregor Obi-Wan movie?
That
Yeah.
would be dope.
That would be dope as shit.
Now, I have a question. So you guys were like, oh, how did he get the stupid
Falcon.
Millennium Falcon? He used a service where he would kill people once the certain funds got to a level, and then he took all the money he made off of that, and he bought the Millennium Falcon.
No, he stole it. Or he won it in a bet. I don't remember.
think he
I'm
won
pretty
it,
sure in
but-
the book.
I know he killed someone for it,
I
and
think
he
it's
did that using
explained
the
in one of
website.
the books. But no, the whole purpose is just to answer people's like little lore questions that really don't matter.
Yeah.
I was still into at least seeing it, but
I
the
just-
actor they picked is so miserable
It-
look wise.
Have
Oh,
you
yeah.
ever seen
Probably a fine actor. I don't really.
The guy
he's
from,
not, he just
Mr.
got an
Robot?
acting coach pinned on.
Well, clearly he's not good because they brought in an acting
He doesn't
coach
look good. He's
super
bad at
late.
acting. They just brought an acting coach on how many months into production?
Too many.
So you know the guy from Mr. Robot and
Sammy
Until
or
Dawn-
Rami.
Rami, whatever, pastrami man.
He always makes me think of the frog in Meet the Robinsons.
So for whatever
The
fucking
frog that
reason,
says ring a ding ding.
for whatever reason, the actor that's playing Han Solo just looks exactly like him to me.
No, what the?
I know,
don't
like
get that.
the first that I saw him, just the first image I saw
How?
of him,
How?
it was just like the
There
stupid
is
pose that he
nothing-
was sitting in. Just made me think he looked like that.
You're just mentally ill.
I know.
You got some weird barricades, man.
Oh, I know. That's why I didn't say anything about it.
You'd be a great JRPG level where we have to just clean up all the shit in your brain.
So we get things like
That'd just be the entire game.
See, this is
Yeah.
the frog that he makes me think of every.
Yeah.
Like the way he acts and the way maybe not that one.
No, that one is actually the most
that
accurate
one's
as of
that
yet.
was pretty
Like,
accurate.
For some reason, the accent and just the vocal. I don't know. I see his picture and I just hear ring a ding ding every
Did
time.
people see Meet the Robinsons?
I saw the shit out of that.
I saw half of it.
Then it's a no.
He's got a big head and little arms. It's a T-Rex joke.
Oh, you're so funny.
No, not him. DreamWorks.
DreamWorks
I
is
enjoyed
so
it.
funny.
I actually enjoyed the movie.
I haven't enjoyed anything since before Baby Driver.
We're gonna have to talk about it.
We will.
I haven't seen
At
it.
later date when you see it, because it was amazing. Best movie I've seen all year, hands down.
What's come out this year?
A
It's
lot.
significant.
Blockbuster wise or
Too
just
much
movie
blockbuster.
wise?
All the blockbusters have sucked. Pirates
Not all
was
of them,
bad.
but yeah, all the ones that had potential have let down. Pirates was bad. Transformers was shit.
Mummy was shit.
Mummy was bad. Although that was always never going to be good.
Yeah.
It was just worse than a lot of people thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just been a
There's
very...
Power Rangers, Kong Skull Island,
That was last year,
Alien
wasn't it?
Covenant. No, that was like February or March.
Shit.
Yeah, those were both this year.
And then Covenant, which not.
It's only good if you
Bad.
saw Prometheus. If there's
Yeah.
any movie that requires you to hard have seen another movie and have enjoyed it to enjoy it, it's not a good film.
Mm-hmm.
Although, obviously, I saw and loved Prometheus, so I very much enjoyed Covenant. I accept the flaws that it holds.
Crazy British man. It's fun.
British man?
Fassbender. Crazy Fassbender. Was super
Split.
fun.
Is he British?
Split.
I don't know what he is.
Oh, do you mean with James McAvoy?
No. In Prometheus or in
Oh, okay. 'cause
Covenant,
I thought you were talking about
Crazy
Split.
David was amazing. Just
Oh yeah,
batshit-
Split was this year.
Totally.
It was like January.
Batshit insane, lost his mind. David was super fun.
Oh, it was a lot of
Just
fun and it
casual
was great.
lunatic David was super
I was
fun.
because up until the movie, I was hoping, man, I hope they do David as the villain, and then they did, and they did perfectly, up until they had
That
the
moment.
other guy
Yeah.
die to him.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. But beyond that, Baby Driver, easily, of the movies I've seen, my best movie of the year. Fucking loved it. Edgar Wright delivered hard.
How was Kevin Spacey?
Really good.
I liked him.
Kevin Spacey.
I was hoping John Berthol would have been in it more, rather than just the first heist.
Oh, right.
I like John Bernthal quite a bit.
Well, now we
Flea
know
should
that
have
John
been in it
Berthal's
more.
dead after the first heist.
Flea should not have been in it more.
Flea was in it
just as
exactly
much
as
as
much
Flea
as he
needed
need-
to be in it.
And then they got him the hell out.
Are you talking about the Mexican wrestler from Lucha?
No one is
Not
talking
the
about
Mucha
Mexican
Lucha.
wrestlers.
That's
No one
the
will ever
Flea.
be talking about Mexican wrestlers.
That is the Flea. Flea is the basis for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and he was in it for a short while. For exactly as long as he needed to be.
They need the Asian who puts the Asian in Home Invasion in it more
Oh,
rather
man.
than Flea. That's a line from the movie.
That's
That's
a
how
whole
they introduce him.
That's a whole conversation on its own.
Oh,
Anyway,
God.
you weren't going to talk about Han Solo. You were going to talk about some HBO
That was
Or sci-fi.
okay. So
sci-fi.
Sci-Fi
Flyer.
just ordered a pilot off of
Old
George
Game of
R. R.
Thrones,
Martin's
1980 sci-fi book, Night Flyer.
Just an old sci-fi book where Earth is dying and they send the most advanced ship out to intercept some alien vessel that might save us. I guess it's a good book. I haven't read it, obviously.
It's not really a book. It's a 2,000 word, 2 or 3,000 word, or 20 or 30,000 short story.
I was gonna say 2,000 words.
Yeah,
They're
That's an
super
article,
short.
man.
yeah. It's 20 or 30,000 words short story about this. So there's not a lot to go on. They don't fully explain anything.
No, that's the best is when there's not a lot to go
yeah.
on.
So they've already made a movie about it, and that movie wasn't very good.
This has potential to be good simply because there is so little source material.
I
It's
have
not. There's
read
very
any
little
of,
source.
Martin's
Like,
work.
well, there's no
Me neither.
real.
Right
There's a lot
says.
of stuff left up to ambiguity. If you did you see what comes out at night?
No, actually, but I really want to because it's got
It's like the exact same thing that I'm talking. Like, it's very ambiguous. They don't show anything, but they just show you. They don't explain anything outright, but they just show you just enough to make you wonder what's going on here.
what's his? He played Tom in The Great Gatsby. 2013. Or no, it wasn't. Was it 13?
Spider-Man? Tobey Maguire?
No, he played.
Tom.
Yeah, Tom.
Tom. Got it.
He's like an actual, like, sizably big actor.
Josh Brolin. I have no idea.
Josh Brolin? No.
Yes.
James Brolin. Or
No, it's
Josh
Macho
Groban.
Man, Randy
not
Savage.
Josh Groban. Both of you shot. Anyways, people will know the actor I'm talking about because they just IMDb'd him.
Yeah.
He's in What Comes at Night, which is why I want to see it just off of his power. I really enjoy him as an
it's
actor.
honestly a really good movie.
How is it you saw it?
Because I had nothing better to do, and Samantha
And
and I
you
were
didn't
like,
talk to me?
Was it Joel Edgerton?
well,
Joel Edgerton.
Samantha and I were having date
Love
night,
Joel Edgerton.
and we were already at the mall.
Why am I not in your date night?
Do you want to be invited out to my next date night?
When it's a
God.
movie, yeah.
Okay.
So bad.
Can you
I
get to the?
interrupted Nick's date last night as well as David's.
Can you
He
get to the
double
mall that I work
interrupted.
at?
He was like third and fifth wheel.
It was great.
Or sixth, I guess. Yeah,
While
third
still
and
making
sixth.
myself the focus of attention.
Yeah.
Everybody loves you. Everybody loves Con.
Everybody loves Third Wheel.
And he managed to get a lot of popcorn out of it.
So much popcorn. God, love that pop. Okay, I'll talk about that popcorn for days, man.
You will, and you have.
I have.
Well, if we
But
want to
so
time out,
Sci-Fi ordered a pilot for that, which
Yes.
is bad because of Sci-Fi, but could be good because Expanse.
well,
Also
the
'cause
first
sci-fi.
season of The Expanse was not very good. The second season's been a lot better.
The first season wasn't bad.
No, the
which
first
is
season
the-
was horrible.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was not horrible.
I thought you guys said the first season was better than the like newer stuff, or like
Yeah,
the
what
early was good.
You've hard changed opinion. You
Yeah,
did not
because
hate it.
I've watched more of the second season, and
You can't prospectively say the
Okay.
first one is bad now.
Okay, I'll say the first one is slow, and if you haven't read the books, you aren't going to get a lot of it.
I would think
No,
that
you
about
get
the
more of
series
it
as a
if
whole.
you don't read the books.
Wait, like you'll get more enjoyability or information?
So,
understanding?
Samantha-
Both, because
guess-
you're trying to implement too much if you read the books.
Yeah, so Samantha never read the books. I did. she couldn't get what the fuck was going on.
Samantha doesn't follow anything.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that now. Whenever
Yeah.
we're watching something with her, she's always asking questions.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
That's not a
You
good
chose the wrong
topic.
series.
But no, the first season wasn't bad, and that's the biggest point for sci-fi is that they made something that wasn't bad, because that's what they're best at. So I have faith that George R. R. Martin's new HBO show on sci-fi might be good.
Do you think?
Well, he's not even able.
HBO
He can't
it
even
No,
do anything with it because of his HBO contract.
they don't have the funding for that.
out?
No way sci-fi has money for that.
Or really much of anything.
I feel like Expanse is now kind of their flagship.
And it's a good flagship to have.
And didn't they just start that Blood Drive show?
What was the last thing? Like, what was the last big thing Sci-Fi had going for it?
Oh.
I never really watched the channel.
Did
much.
they do Eureka?
They did Eureka. They also did that weird show about monsters that like a ghost, a werewolf, and a vampire that room together.
Yeah, but that was real bad and no one liked it.
I said what was the last good thing they
Yeah,
had going for it?
Eureka.
the last-
Eureka was phenomenal.
Like, what was their Buffy? What keeps that channel going?
Eureka.
Eureka was mostly it.
Did they
Eureka,
do...
and then like
Was Stargate on Sci-Fi?
not originally. It was USA.
Okay.
What about Joss Whedon stuff?
Cuck Whedon,
Cuck Whedon.
who's going to ruin Justice
Do
League
you mean
because he
Doctor Who?
fired Junkie XL. Fucking idiots.
Doctor Who?
No, that's BBC. It's always been BBC.
Yeah.
I swear to God, Josh Whedon did writing for Doctor Who.
Likely, they get a bunch of people to do different episodes.
No, he
I don't
wrote
think
a
they've
full
had-
season or two.
No, I don't think they've had like a lot of foreign people. It's pretty
No,
much
I
homemade.
remember that Josh Whedon wrote a large portion of
No,
Doctor Who.
that sounds familiar.
I'm gonna say no, but we're gonna Google. Man, we've been
because
Googling
I
a
can
lot of shit
swear to
today.
God that David
It's because
Tennant.
we talk about a lot of stuff that we're very not knowledgeable on, but
Well,
we have
you
strong
or it's more
opinions
it's more
about.
so that we're very challenging people, and we challenge each other about the stupid knowledge that we have. But I'm gonna swear that Josh Whedon wrote a solid.
Joss. Two S's.
Jocelyn Whedon
Okay.
wrote a very solid portion of David Tennant's Doctor Who plot.
No,
he
just
has
that
not-
first headline.
First headline, terrible.
Oh.
Is that- so I don't know if you followed the story about his Wonder Woman script and how just brutally terrible and like all the sexism problem. And it was like, sure, this worked in like 2000 when there was no strong female leads, and this was an okay thing to do, which is basically just get shit on by men, and then they brutally kill the men. And it's like, look at this. She's a strong woman. She brutally killed the man who shat on her for the past hour. When it's like, really, no, you're just kind of furthering problems.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, his script for Wonder Woman, straight bad.
It was abysmal. It was crazy offensive.
It has a lot of weird foot stuff.
Some weird feet stuff.
So, first article that comes up. Joss Whedon says he'll write for Doctor Who when the Doctor is a woman. That can only end well.
Oh man, I hate that guy.
He needs to stop. But
Who
no,
should
so
make
he
TV
has never
shows.
written for Doctor Who.
Okay.
It's
Well,
us.
Who was the guy who wrote the first Avengers movies?
Joss Whedon.
Okay. I don't know why I thought he was a Doctor Who writer for so long.
No, he did.
No, it sounded familiar. I feel like there's been another topic where he's talked about Doctor Who.
Serenity,
What?
Firefly. Didn't he do those? I don't know.
See, yeah, no, it's
Buffy.
weird that he made stuff like Firefly
Well, he didn't write
and
Firefly.
Avengers Age of Ultron, his two best works.
Oh no. No,
There are
you're
no
not
strings
saying
on
Avengers Age of Ultron.
The strings. There are none.
Oh man.
James Spader carried that film.
He did not.
He carries everything.
The
he's in.
voice mixer carried that film.
James Spader carried The Office. James Spader.
What do they
carried
call it again?
The Adventures.
Children. Fuck James Spader.
Fucking love James Spader.
Fuck James Spader.
Why do you?
Fuck
Why,
Joss Whedon.
why are we having people just like going back and forth about? Why don't we play Fuck, Marry, Kill?
Fuck everyone. Marry, I don't know, someone. Kill the rest of them.
Fuck
Wait,
Yang,
wait, wait.
Marry
Fuck
Wise.
James Spader. Marry Joss Whedon. Kill Joss Whedon. Inherit. Flawless.
Love James Spader.
No.
Thought you liked him.
Eh. Ultron really diminished him to me.
That's a
Actors
damn
that pick
shame.
up roles for money lose respect.
What if he actually thought it was gonna be something?
Robert
Then he's a
Downey Jr.?
dumbass.
Yeah,
No,
Robert
Robert
Downey
Downey
Jr. has been
Jr. did
stuck
that
in this
because
for 12
he's
years.
been just trying to make a career, and that worked out really well for him.
He made the best damn decision.
God, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but Wolverine.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman, yeah.
What about him?
He took the roles for money. He took porn roles for money. If you want to go watch Hugh Jackman porn, you can.
Can I?
Yeah. There is Hugh Jackman porn because he did porn roles for a while.
This is relevant.
But they weren't bad roles.
Oh
It's
yeah,
a
no,
porn.
he's got a huge dick. That's
Classically
kind of the thing.
trained porn stars. That's what we need.
I know, it's
He's
when
a
they take
brilliant
bad
actor.
roles just because of the paycheck. Which is, I would disrespect Dwayne The Rock Johnson for it, except that's now his entire gimmick, is he does bad movies that are enjoyable.
They are enjoyable as fuck. That's the problem.
He's
Except maybe
a
it's
very
Kevin Hart
enjoyable
stuff.
on-screen
I don't
person.
like Kevin Hart, so I can't enjoy any of the Rock Kevin Hart stuff that's going on. But they're like buddies, so I'm gonna be stuck seeing more of him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't care for it. He's my Amy Schumer.
Ugh. Why can't Amy Schumer be your Amy Schumer?
Because I don't watch enough of her stuff, or am forced to be exposed to her stuff on a constant basis. Because, like, she hasn't hyper-saturated the just media industry like Kevin Hart has. Because he's in fucking everything.
He's in a lot.
And I'm sick of it. Amy Schumer had her time, and then she just disapparated.
If Kevin Hart wants to be on the MoistyVoice, though, I'm not saying no.
If Kevin Hart wants to be on the MoistyVoice, I'm gonna ask how is he getting here?
But he's gonna be really high and not funny because he's just too busy being...
Why does he get behind?
At the Oscars, it was miserable. He was just, like, stoned out of his mind trying to tell jokes that weren't funny, laughing at himself, and just like, yeah, I'm great. And then he left, and I was like, fuck you. He shows up just completely either inebriated or just out of his mental zone or whatever, and he's so fucking unfunny when he's like that.
I don't know if we're thinking of the same Kevin Hart.
I think we are.
I don't think we are.
I'm gonna Google this because maybe I've been saying the wrong name this whole time.
I mean, because everything you've said up until this point has made sense context-wise, but
Except for that.
I don't think we're talking about the same Kevin Hart.
Nope, very much talking about the same Kevin Hart.
Yeah, no, that's a Kevin Hart I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's not the Kevin Hart you're describing.
Miserably unfunny to me, and he pulls shit like that
I don't
on a
find
couple
him
of
funny.
occasions now.
I don't think he's great, but I definitely can't pinpoint any times where I've watched him and he has been visibly inebriated because he's a dick.
That's the vibe I get because he did it once and
Vibe?
it just was such a thing. And just so, like, madly disrespectful, but then so, like, nothing came of it. And, I don't know, every film he's been in I have not enjoyed. Whether it's, you know, kind of like he takes on terrible films and does a great job within them, I don't know. I don't think his performance carries a lot of the bad films
No,
he's
it's
been
never
in.
his performance. Central Intelligence was actually brought down by him being in it.
Yeah, he was not very good
They
in that
could have
film.
picked,
The
I think,
movies
any
he's
other
in are
supporting
bad.
actor for Dwayne.
I don't care for his stand-up, really. Which is weird
He has
because
oh yeah,
you would
That's his
think
entire career.
you would
up
think
until
that
the
I'd like
movies.
his stand-up
No,
based
his
off
entire
my history.
thing was stand-up.
he doesn't deserve it. It's not very. I forgot that he did stand up for a second just because I.
That was how he got to where he is.
Yeah. Okay. So
It's literally
He
what
started
made him-
as a hard comedian. What do you?
I know. I just don't like it. I just never really cared. The only stand up
It
comedian that I've
seems
ever
like
really.
collectively the MoistyBoiz are very anti Kevin Hart, but if he wants to work with us, we will not say no.
The
We're also
only
anti
comedian that
Kevin
I've ever
James.
really cared about.
Are you kidding me? Mall Cop is a Bible. They made a second one.
Did they make a second Bible?
Yeah.
Yes.
The New
they
Testament.
did.
Bible Black.
No, no more of that. No Bible
But
Black.
So, the only comedian that I've ever really cared for was Dimitri Martin.
That
Well,
kid was
obviously,
funny
because he's
as shit.
fucking amazing.
Yeah. Best comedian ever. in my
Guy
opinion.
was stellar.
He put out a special on Netflix a little bit
I feel
ago.
like you'd like John Mulaney.
Have you not seen John Mulaney?
I don't think so.
Oh,
think
you're
you'd
watching
like
John
him.
Mulaney.
He's got
You
this
would love
joke
him.
that's literally something you would do in a diner if you had like $7 in
No. You
We watched
showed
that,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
You showed me what's new, Pussycat Hell.
Yeah, that's literally like you.
I actually have done something rather similar to that at Hungry Monks.
See, and that doesn't surprise me at all. Anyway,
Well, that was an episode.
that was a podcast and then a really weird and confused rant about a lot of things.
We
That-
just
you
won't
know-
let Nick go on tangents anymore.
We started with fuck all these things and we ended with fuck all these things.
I
You
think
know, it
we're
sounds
just
like we're
angry
just-
people.
We're just angry today. We
Today?
saw Transformers and now we're just angry.
Ah! No! Kill Michael Bay. Everyone who listens to this, go fund Kill Michael Bay at killmichaelbay.com.
Man,
KillMichaelBay.com/KillMichaelBay.org.
I hope that's not a real website and we're put on some sort of terror watch.
If he dies within the next month, we're going down.
Oh,
Just a heads up, this is actually going to be real rough. We're now re-indicting ourselves full
But
circle.
this is not an admittance of guilt.
This is not.
This is the
a
second
confession.
time we've had to do this.
I did not kill Michael Bay. I did not kill Deborah. He just coincidentally fell off a cliff.
Kiss and off the cliff.
Off of the cliff.